I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team, and welcome to the channel. You guys, this is my review for Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 2. And already, secrets are being revealed, alliances are being broken. On Heavenly's YouTube channel, she busted out the producers and Simone when she said they tried to get rid of Quad. Heavenly threw her BFF for life under the bus to get that tea out there. And Heavenly wasn't even invited to the meeting. She said that Jackie told her, so we're going to have to see how Jackie handles this. But Heavenly did it in retaliation of Simone high-key calling Damon ugly and implying he was a cheater. She did all of that on Watch What Happens Live. And if you guys missed it, you can check it out on my IG page. It's going to be in my stories, DYANAROZAY. Make sure you are following me over there. So let's get to the episode, you guys. It opens with Miss Fedra driving her son to high school. Okay, it is Aiden, Mr. President. We watched this little boy grow up. He is in high school now. He is really cute and really well-mannered, child. And I'm sure he's super smart too. He just looked like he reads books all day. Phaedra is raising herself a little Russell Wilson, okay? Minus the football career, but y'all know what I mean. She is not going to let him go wayward like his daddy, Apollo. Next up, we have Simone and Cecil. Simone wants us to believe that she would let Cecil go behind her back and invite Quad to that damn Whitnick. Now, we all know that Cecil is way too afraid of Simone to do some dumb shit like that. But they have this conversation where Simone comes in, she has a hangover, and she wants Cecil to know that she has diarrhea and she got to stay by the big house all day so that she don't shit on herself. So Simone is asking Cecil why would he invite Quad without informing her first. And he said that he just wants them to, squash the beef, get back together. And Simone says, nah, you just like Quad. That was supposed to be a little tease for the audience, trying to make us think that Cecil might have eyes for Quad when we all know that Quad would never. Cecil stops her from going there, and he said, listen, didn't I do the same for you and Jackie? She said, yeah, you did. Then in a more polite way, Simone basically said that Quad was a sometimey bitch that she really doesn't want to fool with in real life because it doesn't matter how many times they make up. Quad is always going to find some flaky ass reason to end their friendship. In the next scene, we have Greg and Sweet Tea. They are going out to dinner, and in this scene, I saw exactly why Sweet Tea was going to those support meetings for younger women dating older men. Straight up, Dr. G looked like that girl's grandpappy, and she didn't help it with that hairstyle. She had her hair like in a little top knot with hair hanging down in the back and then two tendrils on the side, child. She got to step it up and be a little more sophisticated when she is going outside with that man. Y'all know Greg is back on TV, and there's definitely some woman lurking, jumping into his DMs the way Sweet Tea did, trying to scoop him up. And you guys know I'm not lying. Greg admitted having an affair on Quad because a heifer jumped into his DMs. So there's that. But in the scene, they end up talking about Heavenly and Damon. And Greg said that he doesn't understand why his good friend Damon isn't checking his wife. And then he said, I know how Sweet Tea can get, which is basically him saying that Sweet Tea likes to play in the mud too. And he said if she ever got as low as he believed Heavenly got, he would check her. And I couldn't help but to think, you were married to Quad, and on this show, Quad showed her natural black ass when she was married to you, okay? She did a whole lot of nasty stuff to people's husbands. How about Dr. Darren? Quad was trying to get back at Lisa Nicole. She called her husband gay. She brought on a man to say that he slept with Dr. Darren. Now that was season 3 of Married to Medicine. And I don't believe Dr. G ever said a word. So he is lying, okay? In the next scene, we have Dr. Heavenly and Damon rehashing the same exact problem. Heavenly said, and I quote, "It takes a low-down, dirty bitch to come to my man and say that I told her he was cheating." And Damon sat there completely stone-faced. When Heavenly be going off like that, Damon just kind of sits there and looks out like he's not saying anything. And people take that to mean that he's the nicer one, that Heavenly is the drama and Damon is not. And I am here to say that Damon and Heavenly scratch each other's itch. Y'all, people who have been in relationships like that for years, okay, not one or two or three, I mean 10, 15, 20, when you've been in relationships like that for years, don't assume that the quiet one doesn't feel the exact same way as the loud one. They are playing off of each other. All that good cop, bad cop shit. Now, Sweet Tea was wrong to be sidebarring Damon and confiding in him about his wife. It does not matter what he says to you to make you think the two of you are okay. He's taking it right back home. Anyway, Sweet Tea's husband is a whole psychiatrist, and really, she should be pulling all kinds of tips from him in order to fight these battles, but as of right now, she is still green and wet behind the ears, child. Next, we get a scene with Dr. Jackie and the rapper Cash Doll. It looks like Dr. Jackie, even though she is semi-retired, she said that she will always be available for her celebrity patients. Next up, we have Quad. She is being chauffeured in this beautiful white Rolls Royce that we're going to find out in this upcoming episode came from her boyfriend's dealership. He is a luxury car dealership owner, but she is driving around in the flashiest Rolls Royce money can buy to selectively drop off invitations to the quote, friends, unquote, she wants to come to her party. Now, the first person she goes to drop off an invite is Simone. I don't know where Simone's office is. It could be really, really nice. But when that Rolls Royce pulled up, it made Simone's building look like the hood. Anyway, two ladies jump out the car. They're dressed as airline stewardess, and they come into Simone's office and invite her to a Paris-themed birthday party. Anyway, Simone ends up going outside to meet Quad, who is definitely giving rich bitch energy. Quad gets out the car to greet her, and the two of them just lock eyes and start laughing and stumping on the ground. The way Black women do when we're tickled that we got it like that. Anyway, they say their goodbyes, and Quad is off to the next stop, which happens to be Contessa's house. And Contessa has Sweet Tea over there. They are in there talking about Heavenly, Damon, Quad, hell, all of them. But she goes and answers a knock at the door, and her entire jaw drops when she sees that beautiful white Rolls Royce pulled up in her driveway. And she goes running out to meet Quad once she gets that invitation. And the entire time, Sweet Tea is standing in the doorway, smiling, almost giving the air of, do you see me? Here I am. You can just give me my invite now. Now, even though Quad never looked in Sweet Tea's direction, there's no way in hell she missed her. Sweet Tea stood in that doorway until Contessa came back into the house and closed the door herself. And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, Contessa had the nerve to say, maybe you should go home. Maybe she's going to drop your invitation off over there. And Contessa even admitted in another scene that she felt awkward as hell knowing that Sweet Tea was standing in the door while she was getting her invitation and out there playing it out with Quad. And it really goes without saying, but y'all know damn well that Quad did not give that girl an invitation. In confessional, Sweet Tea said she knew she wasn't invited and then kind of played it like I wouldn't have went anyway, but I don't know. I don't think that's true. And before anybody starts complaining in the comments, yes, Quad was invited by Fedra to go to Sweet Tea's bridal shower. But when Toya told Sweet Tea, you look like a fan, tell her to leave, she followed Toya's instructions. She still looked like a little bit of a fan though, standing in Contessa's doorway. She should have closed the door and peeked out the window. Anyway, we get a scene where everybody's getting ready for the party, except for Sweet Tea, and they're having their little small talk. We found out that Heavenly had a fat transfer into her butt. Toya also tells Simone to apologize to Quad for kicking her off the island when they went to Napa. And in confessional, Toya also suggests that Quad might be a little jealous of Sweet Tea and what she has going on in her old house with Dr. G. I don't know where the hell that came from, but Toya's tune has since changed because she was over on Watch What Happens Live talking about how happy Quad is. So now all of the invited guests are at the party. The women show up without their husbands. They were not invited. But this party is wall to wall crowded. Everyone is dressed in this Paris type of theme. So it's like a little, so there's a lot of skin showing, peekaboo dresses, thighs out, back out. You know what I'm saying? A little breast out. And of course, Quad, because it's her 43rd birthday, wanted to stunt on everyone. So she is wearing head to toe crystal. Toya said that she looked like a chandelier. Then Quad grabbed the microphone to introduce the ladies to her man for the first time. She lets everybody know that she has been dating a guy named King for over a year, and the ladies are gawking, okay? He is younger. He is attractive. Quad also said he is a provider. Y'all know that her and Dr. G used to argue over Dr. G's money all the time. So she is letting everybody know that he is the very opposite of Dr. G. Anyway, I hear what the people are saying about Quad and King, but I'm going to give it a few more episodes before I weigh in on this, okay? He seemed a little quiet, but it could be because this is his first time on camera, so I just want to see him and Quad interact more. In the last scene, all of the husbands meet up to drink brown liquor and smoke cigars. Then even though the husbands on this show have a standing rule not to jump into the women's business, to just remain cool amongst each other and let the women do whatever the women are doing for the show. Because y'all know the men don't get paid. Now, I don't know if the rules officially changed this season, but Dr. G asked Damon how he felt about what was going on between Sweet Tea and Heavenly. And he also said that Dr. Heavenly went way too low. Damon's response was, I don't get in the women's business, and that Heavenly gets along with everybody. And every man that was sitting in that circle bucked their eyes, looked down at their feet. You could feel the entire energy shift just watching it on television. And Damon noticed that shit too. But Dr. G said, well, your wife put me in it. She said that I wasn't respected in the medical community. Now, y'all, I did read Dr. G's Google reviews, and he got some nasty comments under there from years ago before Heavenly even said this. He had some comments under there that I don't know why he can't get removed, but yeah, they're not good. Anyway, it ends with Dr. Damon bucking up on Dr. G. He said, hey, man, you okay? You all right? And then he said, don't come for my wife. And once again, this has all the men sitting in this circle bucking their eyes and wondering what the hell is going on. Now, I don't know what they cut out, but I guess they come to a meeting of the minds. Cecil makes a comment like, for a second, I didn't know if I should be sitting in between y'all because y'all were really giving fight energy. But we shall see what happens next week. Y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about episode 2 of Married to Medicine, okay? Don't forget to follow me on IG. Make sure y'all check out my IG stories. Also, follow me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY. Hit that like button, share the video. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I will check you on the next one. Bye-bye.